Okay, so similar to East budget, this shows all three. At baseball, we've got the laser grade existing subgrade. So I guess let me back up a little bit. Here, this site is already under construction, right? So the contract as part of this project would not have to haul off existing material. J.H. Street, the current contractor, would have already established subgrade. So we get a little bit of benefit there. This contractor would laser grade the existing subgrade, new fabric, panel drains, storm pipes, stone base, and concrete nailer around the perimeter, and then a synthetic turf field. The difference with baseball and softball synthetic turf is that it's a little shorter pile height, and that helps with the playability, ball roll, ball bounce. In the outfields, we typically recommend a 2-inch pile height, and on the infields and warning tracks, 1 and 5/8. That kind of more replicates the infield mix or the warning track of a natural baseball field, softball field. So very similar on softball. I won't go through all the details again, but soccer, same cross section. Soccer synthetic turf would be 2-inch as well. Soccer typically prefers a slightly shorter pile height than football would. So that's why we're recommending that. And then below the line, general conditions, design contingency, and construction. So all in, between those three fields, you know, it's a big number, 1.8, including all those contingencies.
One more question. I'm sorry to keep bugging you, but
No problem.
I was actually the one that said soccer. I mean, when we were first talking about it, I was like, hey, we're going to look at it, we might as well look at them all. I was told immediately that I was crazy for doing that because soccer, they do too much sliding and turf is not the best of ideas because of the way that the game is played.
Sure.
But you just said that they typically like, so is it common for you to put turf at soccer fields or not common for you to put turf at soccer fields?
Yeah, so what I was saying is that soccer typically prefers a shorter pile height with synthetic turf than baseball. So if you're already kind of talking synthetic turf, soccer likes a little bit shorter pile height. It's just, you know, easier for them to move on, the ball rolls better. And that's a big thing with soccer, lacrosse, and field hockey. They all like the ball roll, right? Because they're rolling sports. And so they like a little bit shorter synthetic turf than football would.
But again, is it common?
Synthetic turf, soccer fields is quite common, yes. You know, if you ask the players, the coaches, a lot of them do prefer natural grass. You know, we're not advocates for synthetic turf by any means, but we do know that in certain climates, you know, where you got a bunch of sports playing on the same field, the synthetic turf does hold up better, it drains better, you can play on it right after a rain event, so it's got its advantages, right? But, you know, the purists might tell you that natural grass is still their preference.